Hi, this is Ben Osborne with Thermo Scientific, and this video is on using spectral library searches within Proteome Discoverer 1.4. I'm going to start off with where we can get spectral libraries, and the first place that we can find these is at the peptideatlas.org /speclib, and you'll find a lot of libraries, and find them that they're mostly TOF instruments or generated on ion traps, but you can find them for many organisms. A second place that you can find it is at NIST, peptide.nist.gov. You'll find some model organisms here, and what you need to do is download these for your organisms of interest and import them into Proteome Discoverer. So if we go to Open Discoverer and the Administrations tab, you'll find that we have a Maintain Spectrum Libraries menu now. This will show you the spectral libraries that are currently imported into Discoverer, and by hitting Add you can go to other libraries that you have downloaded, and here I am interested in this human phospho library, and you'll see that it'll go through the same steps that we see with the importing of a FASTA database, where it'll be brought in, and we'll go to the job queue, and it will be rapidly imported into Proteome Discoverer. And if there are any errors, you will see them here, and it will put it all together. Now, while we're waiting on this to import, it doesn't take very long, but we're going to get started on building a workflow for looking at these libraries. Now, first you want to start out the same way that you build any Proteome Discoverer workflow. We'll start with some Spectrum files. We'll filter those with the Spectrum Selector node. Then we'll choose one of the two spectral library search engines. In this case I'll take Spectra ST, and you need some sort of false discovery rate calculator. In this case I'll take the target decoy. Draw an arrow between them, and auto layout to have a nice template. If we have fully imported this, we'll go back to the administration, and hit refresh, and yet we've pulled in the human phospho spectral library, and a quick look through this shows no obvious errors, so I think we can proceed with using this library. So we go into Spectra ST, we'll open up this parameters box, and now I can select this human phospho database. Now, on top of your spectral library, it's also important that you have a reference FASTA file. At this point, I'll just take the human uniprot, and it's worth keeping in mind that, as of this date, all of the libraries that are available from the two sites that I showed you were generated from ion trap or TOF data. So the MS spectra are within 1 Dalton, and you really, until the libraries catch up with all of the Orbitrap data that's out there, this is the best way to search right now. So it's also worth noting that since these spectra have already been identified, there is no place here to add in any dynamic modifications. It's specifically looking through your spectra to see if anything matches what is in that library. So there's very little to do there. You can change some of your spectrum selector criteria, but since we have such a small data set to put this to compare this against anyway, I'm just going to leave these as the defaults. Choose a file, add files. We'll just take patient A here. Okay, and then hit start. Unfortunately, I have already opened this, and to save us some time, and we'll look at what we have here from patient A. So these are our matches out of this data set. We had 71 protein groups, 98 peptides that matched peptides that were previously identified and inserted into these spectral libraries. If we go to our peptide view, we can actually filter these by modification, and we can find that at least according to these low resolution spectra that were compared, it looks like we have some very nice matches to some tyrosine phosphopeptide and several serine phosphopeptides from here. So really that's all there is to it to get started with spectral libraries. You'll notice that there are several templates that have been built for you in Discover 1.4, where spectral libraries are employed for deep searching or for quick searching, and maybe we'll get to some of those in later videos, but this was just to get you started. And again, if you have any questions about this, I strongly recommend that you visit the BRIMS software portal and look for questions that have already been posted or post some of your own. And that's all for now.